Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Has some technical difficulties, but we are on the line here. We are doing our thing. Let me go ahead and start bringing everyone in. First, if she can hear me over there, we have our cosplay and TikTok queen from Feast of Fandoms. Kat, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good. How you doing, William?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. All right, let me go ahead and bring in also my cohort from the Sports Report podcast. And bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up?
Well, I think you are putting this out for clickbait,
Yes.
and I think that's a bad way for us to give views. We need to be more authentic and shiver me timbers.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
What up, guys? How we doing today?
I'm terrible.
Doing good, doing good.
Next up, yeah, Tyler. I'm glad you're here because you gotta explain this through Linda Davers to me. They bring my man Tyler in. Tyler, what's up? How you doing?
I'm excited, but I guess I'm lost. What are we doing for clickbait? Because did I miss something?
Yeah, no, it's an ongoing joke
Advisory?
between me and
I'll
Will.
go and joke between
Oh,
about
I was like, I'm all
Ongoing
looking
joke.
like, what are we doing? I was like, is the show titled Feet Pick or something? What? I mean,
Dang.
You don't even have a title tonight, Will?
How you doing? How you doing, Spooky? Welcome,
What up,
welcome to the
Spooky
stream.
Joa?
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the
what
stream.
do you mean?
All
What
right.
did
all
he?
right. Let me also bring on our resident video game streamer. Let me bring on Diamond. Diamond, what's up?
What's up, everyone?
I
What
know,
up,
you
what's
got,
up?
I know you get that. I know you get that Switch 2 in your hand, ready to go.
I wish.
Man,
In this economy, no.
Not for $500. It's not.
Yeah, like nah, I'm good.
Man, you need to
Just
go
gotta sell
fund
them
it.
feet picks, Diamond. Everyone knows that.
I'm good. I just got
You need
paid
it.
and everything.
You need to go fund me to get that thing. All right, let me go ahead and bring on the person who puts this show together each and every week. Much appreciated. My man Shaw, what's up?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
What?
up,
Doing
Shaw?
good, doing good.
All right. We are in the business here. Let's go ahead and get started. Shaw, what you got for us tonight? Where we starting off?
It's really
All right,
cosmic.
we just got So we just got some confirmation from Marvel that the Fantastic Four movie, Sue Storm will apparently be the leader of the team. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Just trying to rile people up.
I'm not against it because she did play. It wasn't like it was I'm going to be the one leader. That's what Mr. Fantastic. They were a leader by committee.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with it. Absolutely. And Vanessa Kirby is a great actress.
Mm.
I think of everybody. I don't think the original Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba could have pulled this off because she's more of a secondary lead character. But I think Vanessa Kirby can pull it off.
No, I'm not gonna sit here and let you disrespect my girl Jessica.
Yeah,
Alba. No,
I
I'm
knew
not
that
gonna
was
sit here and let
coming.
you disrespect
No
Jessica.
disrespect.
No.
Will, no disrespect to Jessica Alba. I think she played an amazing Sue Storm. But I don't, and you may disagree with me,
She did,
but
good
I
in
don't
Sin
think
City.
Oh, yes, she did.
Jessica Alba should have been the lead.
And honey,
Not
too.
the way that Ian was.
I agree. I'm just messing with you. But
Okay, good.
But she was
But
amazing.
I genuinely think this is mostly to get people more riled up because this day and age, clickbait and get people upset. And to be honest, if anyone who's read Fantastic Four comics, two things stands out. One, 9 times out of 10, like as he said, it's a group thing, so they all kind of make the decisions. It's not really like a one leader type thing. And two, usually Reed takes charge, screws it up, and guess who has to fix it? Sue. So
right.
That's kind of how the comics work usually.
See, and I guess my thing is because usually it's more of a team dynamic.
Mhm.
Like, how much of a leader are they going to make her? Is it going to lose that team dynamic?
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Fair thing to say.
Yeah.
But Reed
Bunch
is
of
still the
rumors.
smartest.
Yeah, I just wonder how they're going to play it. Are they going to be able to make Pascal be unlikable?
Right. Right. That's gonna be kind of hard. But we'll
I
see
still-
what
I
they
mean,
do.
it's
I
Pedro
still really want
Pascal.
them to-
Everybody loves him.
True.
I would say I still really want them to bring back oh god, why can't I say his name? For the guy who played, is it Miles Teller? Is that or no? Who was
Miles
it?
Teller was Miles Teller was Reed Richards in the Fan-Four-tastic movie.
Yes, bring him back as the Maker.
Ooh,
I don't know if you guys know who the Maker is, but
I would prefer to see Ian come back as the Maker.
yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, he could probably do a good job too. I think I was trying to give hope to Miles since I like Miles Teller, and I wanted him to get some kind of redemption.
Well, let's be fair. It is possible that, especially with Doomsday and another multiverse probably coming along in some way, shape, or form, it is possible that they do what they did with Spider-Man and the other two make an appearance. I wouldn't be against that.
Sure. Well, yeah, there is the Council of why can't I say
Hi,
his name?
Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Council of Reeds, isn't it?
Yes, Council of Reeds. There, thank you.
Yep. Council of Reeds.
What they do? I mean, not that far off. For like what, a month away or so.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right.
Can't wait to see what the cutscene will be.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Fantastic Four, so remember when we mentioned the Galactus popcorn bucket last week?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Turns out it's $80.
Yeah.
I'll spend money on it.
Yeah, them things are $80.
Oh, Diamond, you can send me one for my birthday.
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, the eyes light up. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool.
You send me one.
I need a popcorn light up bowl. That's what I need now. Is a light up popcorn bowl.
Isn't it supposed to be like how many ounces is it? It's supposed to be like the biggest popcorn bowl they've ever made?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like 20 inches high, I think.
Hey, y'all, don't forget. Father's Day is tomorrow. Y'all can hook me up.
Yo, I was gonna end the show with that, Will, but happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, you included.
Yes.
Will.
Isn't the popcorn buckets like limited time as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only so many in supply. So
right.
It depends how.
And beat up people just to get a popcorn bucket.
This is true.
Yeah. $80. I don't know how fast they're gonna go.
I don't know.
You ain't lying, for real. They might be there for a minute.
Yeah, I was like, in this economy,
they might be there for a minute.
Switch too. We can't go buy an $80 bucket.
Yeah, I'd be down for 40 if they discounted 50% off. I mean, I might go to my AMC and grab one if they're still at 40, 50% off at $40.
It's like, hey, you bought this Fantastic Four ticket, 40% off right there, or 50%.
There you go.
Off.
There you go.
AMC, I mean, maybe if it was bigger, like if it was like family size, like legit the size of Galactus's head.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be all right.
Yeah. That'd be all right.
The size of Galactus's head would be bigger than the building.
No, but like if you were seeing like family of 4,
yeah,
I
get you.
Dude,
have you seen
we got you.
Galactus head, as much as that's cool, I don't know if you guys talked about it last week, but the other popcorn bucket that has the drink and popcorn, the robot. Did you guys talk about that one last week too?
I don't think so.
That one looks so cool. It has. I can't remember the price on that one, but it's supposed to be the robot in the movie, and it has like the drink built in, a spot built in for the popcorn, and a spot built in for the candy.
Right.
Well, I only need the popcorn and the drink. I don't typically do sweets and.
You're gonna get the candy. You don't like it.
I know. What's up, Owen?
All right, Shaw. What's next, man?
All right, moving on. Picture number 2. We have a new Wonder Woman movie officially in the works at DC Studios. It's being written right now, and it will be a separate project from Paradise Lost. What are y'all thoughts? This is some of the front runners.
I don't recognize any of them, but all are very gorgeous. So I can see why they're casting them as Wonder Woman.
I'm just saying they all look like a bunch of Kardashians.
Yeah, they do.
Like I know none of them are Kardashians, but they have that
Kardashian look to them.
That generic Kardashian look. Yeah.
Yeah, like paper Play-Doh cutout number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say, I think Will's favorite was that last one because she looked real Asian.
Yeah. I never did give my take on that. Which one I thought should have been it.
Well, I think they're still in the process. I think Shaw said that those are the front runners for who's to be Wonder Woman.
Those are the front runners for
it.
And
that's assuming DC's not like messing with us too.
Yeah,
this is true.
Watch it be Gal Gadot just show up. I am coming back to be Wonder Woman.
She come right back in there, take over.
I liked her as Wonder Woman.
She was good Wonder Woman.
I'd be all right with Adrian. What is it? Adrian Panelinski,
Mm-hmm.
the one that played Mockingbird in Agents of Shield. I'd be all right if she.
Nah,
if
she needs to. She needs to get muscled and toned up.
Yo,
a bit.
Will, you told me not to do your girl
She look
Jessica
good, though.
Alba. Yeah,
She look good though.
yeah. What's going on, Will?
I don't know.
What the fuck? The power went
What?
out?
I don't know what's going on. Okay, I got it.
There we go.
I was like, what? What happened?
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
Will's lights went out, and Will just.
Oh,
kinda
that's
did
all. I
the-
was like, what? Is there something happening I can't see? What's happening?
Oh my God, it's supernatural at Will's house. Someone called Dean and Sam.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, Cat is talking to us from
Right
the
now,
void.
guys, I
The
don't.
darkness there.
Right now, guys, my lighting. I don't have any streamer lighting, so I'm going off the page off YouTube. So
Wait, what? We're not supposed to do that because I've been doing that since day one, man.
yeah, I don't have any streamer lighting.
Yeah,
so
like
I'm
my
just going
screen
off the-
above my camera is nothing but a white screen from YouTube. So
Yeah, that's what I have too. Yeah.
sorry, call me I'm the geriatric streamer guy.
All right, the three ladies who are being, Kat said Kardashian, Jessica Green, Adria Adjorne, and Isa Gonzalez.
Isa Gonzalez is the easiest name to say, so I like her.
Wow.
The less name I have to say in the bedroom, the better. Whoops! Did I
Facts.
just say that out loud?
Facts, my friend. Facts. All right. You,
All right. Also, yeah. All right. Next.
picture one more time for y'all. Just
Yeah.
take a look.
I don't
Because
know
they're-
that one on the left though. That one on
She
the
ain't
left.
bad.
Maybe, no, she's not. You know what? Now that I'm
Nothing
looking
but a
at all
bunch
three of them, Kat may be onto something.
Yeah.
I legit
Like-
just see the Kardashians. That's all I see is the Kardashians. sisters.
I'm gonna be that weird guy and say the only thing really sticking out is like the boobs. That's it.
Boobs.
Boobs. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with boobs.
Like number two, like I look at number one and it's like really good, but then I look at number two and it's like, oh, well, those are nice. I could imagine the Wonder Woman top on that. On that. I mean, what? Shit.
they all got that same clone look though.
Yeah. That's why I said it's Play-Doh cutout number 4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Facts.
And I get
Right,
that
so
they're trying to mold it into like real people into a fictitious character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you look at the Wonder Womans, I mean, okay, we haven't had a whole lot of Wonder Womans over the years. But they've all been at least somewhat distinctive from each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like Gal Gadot was totally different from Linda Carter.
Yes.
Right. But like these ones, they just almost look like they're trying to mimic the Gal Gadot look with a younger, more modern actress, rather than creating someone that fits the features of Wonder Woman, but still has her own distinct characteristics.
Right. Got you. All right, Shaw, go ahead.
All right. So Fortnite is doing some sort of a superhero thingy, and James Gunn Superman is involved. What are
Yeah.
y'all thoughts on that?
So
How you doing, Owen?
just to kind of expand on that, because I did play the update that they had. It is Superman. It is superhero based. Superman and Robin, Teen Titans Robin makes an appearance. Season pass is going to include six other superheroes that are Fortnite based, including Nightshade.
Mhm.
There's a lizard whose name I always forgot, but he looks really cool in the game. I don't know if they're going to do any kind of like superhero setup as the season goes on. I would believe that they're going to, because it would make sense, especially with what they did with Star Wars last season.
Mhm.
But I'm enjoying it so far. I really like it.
How you doing, Anthony? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Owen again. How you doing? Appreciate you coming through as well. But yeah, I don't get all these Fortnite inclusions. You doing the same thing throughout the game. The skin don't matter, does it?
No.
At the end of the day, you still doing the
So,
same thing.
I mean, some people believe that they need to change skin to get good at the game.
Yeah, that's usually not the case though.
It's all mindset.
Mm.
All
All
right.
right, go ahead, Sean.
Speaking of mindset, picture number 1, we have our first look at DC's Mr. Miracle show is described as an adult-oriented animated series. Tom King is the series showrunner. Darkseid is suspected to show up. It will be following the New Gods rise by the devil, apparently, and tries to save his family, world, and maybe even himself. What are y'all thoughts on this?
So hold
if-
on. So hold on. I got a question. So, and Tyler, you can confirm, and Cat too. Aren't these two married in the comics?
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yes.
does he look so young? He look like a little kid.
Well, she's
She's
bigger than him.
I know she's bigger than
Okay.
him.
She's
He-
giving him those love me eyes.
Yeah, because if you go back and look in Justice League Unlimited,
Mhm.
yeah, he's shorter than her, but he
Mhm.
still looks like a man. He looks like a teenager.
Well, that could just be the animation style, depending on what they're
Yeah.
going for. I don't know. Are they?
Yeah.
You said it's more adult oriented, so I'm trying to figure out: are they leaning Harley Quinn, or are we leaning like My Adventures with Superman? Like, what are we?
Right, which way are we going? Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm just saying, like, all you adults out there, because it is late at night and you should be very primarily adults watching us at this hour.
Mhm.
Not for your kids.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Dad,
Exactly.
why is that lady giving that teenager the eyes? What kind of eyes? Well, Mom says they're the F me. Oh, nope, it's bedtime. Come on, let's go.
And real quick, while I got my mind thought on it real quick, I'm gonna give Shaw a little bit of a break. Go to Tyler for a second. Tyler, you gotta explain something to me.
What I
Because
do?
it's like
Will
Oh,
can't
my-
hold it in no more.
I can't hold it in no more. I got to get the lowdown on this. Oh my goodness.
What's
Thick
wrong with
thighs-
the little thick Supergirl, man?
Thick thighs save lives, baby. I ain't mad.
Exactly.
I love it. I love
I
it. Look
like-
at that right there.
I like that. Like
Ooh-wee.
if Melissa Bonet looked like the.
Ooh, wee boy. She look double stacked bowl of grits.
Yeah.
Is what she looks
Double
like.
stuffed
Good
Oreos
Lord.
or them
Good
thighs, man.
Lord. Now, Tyler, you got this. I know you know, and I think issue 2 is out, if I'm not mistaken. Well, what is this about? Because you see the bunny with her.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest. I have not actually picked up this comic, so I apologize. I don't know what the current story is. I mean, obviously they did the reset of the all-in stuff not too long
Mhm.
ago, so
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I think they're actually on issue 3 or 4 now. I thought with Supergirl.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because I want to say there are 3 or 4 issues in.
Okay.
I wanted to pick it up. I've heard it's good. I just haven't got around to it. I'm not sure if this story is going to be following to the of Supergirl or if it's going to be something else. If it's Supergirl's been known to have clones before, so I mean, who knows?
Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, you're right about that. But oh my goodness gracious, boy, she got the bunny with her. Oh my gosh.
Actually, you know what? I was reading last week that you would have. Well, you maybe would have liked. I was reading, Death of Superman and all that fun stuff, and totally forgot about the image of Doomsday punching the clone version of Supergirl so hard that she turns into a pile of like gunk because she's a shapeshifter molded into Supergirl. And just
Damn.
completely collapses into nothing. And I was like,
Damn.
oh yeah, I forgot this happened.
Damn. I know. Yeah, you've seen Linda come back several times, but back in the day, she had an angelic form. She had angelic wings back in the day.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness! But this one here, woohoo! Mwah. DC, I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. Oh my gosh! All right. Enough of me rambling. Go ahead, Shaw. Pick up where we left off, sir.
All right. Next up, apparently, Doctor Who is currently working on an animated show aimed towards children. Nothing else is known about it yet. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Isn't that an oxymoron with it being Rick and Morty aimed towards kids?
Yeah.
That's like Beavis
Yeah.
and Butthead being aimed towards babies.
Wait.
Right.
Hold up. What are you saying, Ando? Because like I thought Rick and Morty's not aimed at kids.
Yeah,
Rick
but
and
they
Morty is
are.
not.
Yeah. Oh, it's Doctor Who. I'm so sorry.
I was so confused. I was like,
Nope.
wait, what?
My bad. I misheard.
I mean,
That's
I can see how
that's
it
on
could-
me, y'all.
I can see how it could be done.
Yeah.
There are some darker storylines though in the Hoovers
Mhm.
that I'm not sure exactly how they would translate into a more child-friendly explanation.
All I can say is the 90s gave us the animated Stargate show. So, I mean, if they can do that for kids, I mean, I can't imagine them not being able to do anything else.
Man, I watched the Stargate.
Yay! I'm not the only one that remembers that.
Yeah,
watched-
Stargate was it no, not Continuum, was it? Stargate
Infinity.
Infinity, that's right. Yeah. Infinity.
Ooh, I watched that on VHS.
They tried, I don't know if you've seen the footage, but back then at this around that same time, they tried to turn Aliens into a kid show for Saturday morning. It did not go over well, so it never got released, but there are several episodes that got made.
You can release it now.
Facts.
Well, you can find it online.
Release it now on HBO Max. Come on, Max.
Right?
Do it.
Yeah, you can just watch animated Aliens from the 90s for a kid show.
Yep. Oh, snap.
I mean, we just watched Animated Predator from Hulu, so I mean,
Exactly.
I need to go watch that still. Is it good?
Or,
oh yeah.
I hear it's good.
Good.
Yeah,
or
I
you
hear
can
it.
just release it on Adult Swim.
Mhm.
Well,
Sorry,
think it
I
was
hear
Adult
Adult
Swim in
Swim.
90s.
I hear Adult Swim, and all I want to think of is like
Early
Dead or
90s.
Alive beach volleyball. Like that's all I can think of when I hear that.
I love that game.
What? No Aeon Flux?
Yeah. I used to watch that on like
Ooh.
Yeah, I
MTV.
forgot.
I used to watch
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Yep.
I had no business watching it though.
No
What's up,
business.
man?
Yeah.
What's up, David?
What
What's
up,
up, David?
David?
Welcome to the
I
stream,
mean,
buddy.
Samurai Jack had no business being a kid show, but you know.
It was though. It was so cool.
Oh,
wanted
I
to
know.
see
I
my
love
kid.
Samurai Jack.
He's like,
All right. Now, while we're on the similar
I
subject,
watched him. He was straight.
since you weren't here last week, I would like to hear your thoughts on the end of Doctor Who.
Oh, well, I didn't know we were talking about that, so I didn't plan that. I'm a little. So the entire ending was great. It was fun to see some nods and some the classic history of Doctor Who. What I will say though is I think they are ending Nakuti's run way too early, in my opinion.
Yeah. Apparently, we don't know why exactly, but that was a last minute thing with the regeneration. We're not sure why. Maybe he quit. Maybe he got fired. We don't know. The original ending was supposed to set up the Susan thing that they were going to be at like a party or something, and Susan was going to be there for a second. So, yeah, this was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah, they definitely seem to try to wrap it up real quick there. So I don't entirely. I didn't really care for going to the resetting him real quick. I'm not a fan of. I thought the whole point of Nakuti was trying to relaunch it in a way where he doesn't have the baggage of being the last Time Lord, but yet it seemed to fall right back on that again. Like, oh, the last Time Lord. Well, I mean, technically, we've proven that time and time again that that's not. I mean, there is another version of him sitting on Earth right now. So I mean, like, there's not the only one.
Like I thought that when we saw 13 show up, that we might have was going to get a season with both 13 and 14 and 15 together in a whole series together.
Something, right?
Yeah.
I am happy to see. Why can't I say her name? Oh my god. Her.
Jodie Whittaker.
No.
Yep.
No, I mean, no, yeah, but she's great to know about Rose Tyler, who's playing Rose Tyler.
Billy Piper.
Yes. She has proven time and time again to be a very phenomenal actress. I don't think she gets enough credit where she deserves. Because unironically, her era when she just came on as Rose Tyler is not like she doesn't shine through as well as when you go to watch her when she comes back to Doctor Who as all the other forms like Bad Wolf and all the other things.
Disagree. Her seasons are very big. I mean, those were the beginning.
Oh no, she's good. But what I'm trying to say is like if you want to see how good her acting is, go see her when she comes back as these other characters because she's drastically different than Rose Tyler, and so it shows how good of an actress she can be. That's all. Not the character itself. She's just great as Rose Tyler. I'm just meaning like being able to see her range is really good.
Right.
So the only other thing I would add would be one. I think we didn't get it would have been really cool this season to end with a nod to our fourth wall break crew a few episodes ago.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, like that would have been a great way to end it. And then also, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like there's, how should I word it? Like, they've hinted at a lot of different characters and a lot of different connections. Like, also, they were hinting at like the daughter's or the doctor's granddaughter. I think wasn't that what they were hinting at with her? And then like that never went anywhere.
Yeah.
So
like I said, that was the original ending. That Susan was going to draw for a second. I was going to set up season 3.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, she was. Like, they were hinting at her, and I know they've talked about her in the past. I'm still angry because I'm still holding out for something that will never come back, which is the doctor's daughter, David Tennant's wife. I would love for her to make some kind of reappearance at some point in time because, oh my goodness, that would just make me so happy.
Well, never say never.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's next up?
Rick and Morty. Anybody see the recent episode?
I didn't.
I'm guessing
I'm
Rick
a
killed
little bit
somebody.
behind on a couple episodes behind on where we are. So
It was kind of one of those standalone things where it doesn't focus on the main wreck and stuff. So a Western type of thing, sort of. With sci-fi stuff in there. It's an enjoyable episode. So, yeah. All right,
well, I mean,
moving on.
Rick and Morty is always fairly enjoyable. You know,
Came Morbius over there.
Hold on, is it shades times, Will? Because I can go get my shades if you need me to go get my. You know what? I'm gonna go get my shades. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You could take the red pill and travel with us, or take the blue pill and go back to bed.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How far this rabbit hole goes,
no one knows. My daughter bought these for me for Father's Day.
Oh, well, yeah, there we go.
Cool.
That's nice.
That's cool.
I feel like Cyclops right now, the non-bitch version.
To me, my X-Men.
To me, my X-Men.
We can see ourselves. I love you. I love it.
We can see ourselves in these, yeah. You know how much these cost though, for real? Because my daughter found them at like $1. She found like a $3 store, like $2.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
They look nice.
Yep. Cool. Juice.
Okay.
All right, what else we got, Sean?
All right. We got some casting announcements for the Harry Potter series. Picture number 3. Catherine Parkinson will be playing Molly Weasley. Lux Pratt will be playing Draco Malfoy. Johnny Flay will be playing Lucius. Leo Early will be playing.
Hello, I am the supervisor.
Yeah.
Bill Paladin will be playing Petunia. Dursley, Daniel Riggy will be playing Vernon Dursley, and Bartile Carvan, whatever, will be playing Professor Flood. What are your thoughts on this casting?
Isn't that what's her face from the IT crowd?
I don't know, maybe.
I want to say it's from the IT crowd, but she's really great in that.
I don't know. I've not seen that show. I don't know.
I gotta think. Isn't that the guy in the very bottom, like from Shameless?
Bottom right?
Mm-hmm.
No, the bottom middle.
Oh.
Either that or
Familiar, but I don't know if it's from Shameless or not.
Not sure.
Yeah, that's my knowledge. Oh yeah.
You said Catherine Parkinson? Is that what you said her name was?
Yeah, Catherine Parkinson. Yeah.
It is her from the IT crowd. Looks like she was also in Pirate Radio.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's what's up.
So she's playing Molly. Okay, cool. All right. In Star Wars news, picture number 4, we got some casting.
Frankie, you stupid. It's a joke between me and Frankie. What's up, man? Oh man! All right, picture number 4.
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah. Me and Goff has joined whatever Star Wars Starfighter is. I think it's a movie. Oh, it's the movie with Ryan Gosling. What y'all thought?
Okay.
I
Well,
should
you gotta have a
have
love interest
Ryan
in it, right?
Gosling in a Star Wars movie.
Well, I mean, you know,
But are they coming out with Star Wars movies just to come out with Star Wars movies now?
In
I
my
kinda
opinion,
feel
Have
like
you,
that's-
Yeah, probably.
Will, have you met
been the
Disney?
plan.
I don't know if you know that. Have you ever met Disney?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's a good
kind of been
point.
the plan for a while. I mean,
Yeah,
When the
you
live
that's a
action
good point.
movie failed, they pump out Star Wars and or Marvel movies.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
to the
just
comment
speaking-
about Ryan Gosling being in a Star Wars movie, I never expected them to make a Barbie movie, and I never expected him to be Ken in the Barbie movie. So,
Facts.
Okay.
expectations are pretty much blown out of the water now.
but here's the thing: I can see him as a Ken.
I mean, I can too, but it's done. But like,
My problem is Ryan Gosling was also in the Blade Runner remake.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah, he
great.
was.
They're
I forgot.
going-
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
he was. Yeah, he was.
So
yeah.
if they're going the Andor route, they're legitimately just making Star Wars Blade Runner.
Well, we'll see what they do with it. I mean, I think there's options, but we'll see. All right, next up, in similar and related news, we finally got announced that Spaceballs 2 is in production and will be coming out in 2027. What do y'all thought?
I will be watching that movie. I saw the trailer. I died laughing. That was the greatest thing that I'd ever seen. Then seeing Mel Brooks come in, I wonder what the fans would want. We're going to make this movie and you're going to enjoy it. Like, that was the perfect setup for that movie. I'm going to be watching it.
Apparently, Louis Perlman is going to be in it as well.
He
Yeah,
is.
I think that's
Yeah.
badass.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, late but still great. It's our girl Janae. Janae, what's up?
What's up?
What up?
He's even cosplaying for us today.
Had a Father's Day dinner for my father-in-law. So last
Oh,
minute.
that's
one.
cool. That's cool.
There you go.
What's up, Miss Janae?
Nothing much.
What's going on?
Just chilling.
Did you bring us some pizza rolls today?
Yeah,
No, we
you know that
had
shit won't
hot
happen.
dogs and hamburgers. So
Okay, well I guess
The way to
that's
go.
yeah, no pizza today.
So
Right.
when it comes to Mel Brooks, though, there are a lot
I think I know which way you going, Kat.
there's a lot of the jokes and a lot of the humor that we had in the originals.
Mhm.
And like when they tried to bring back the History of the Worlds as a series,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't do as well because they were trying to adapt it to the modern comedy audience.
Right.
And so if they do Spaceballs and keep it true to Spaceballs,
It's gonna be great.
it'll be great.
Mhm.
There's going to be
But-
a lot of pissed off people, but I don't care because Spaceballs is a spoof and you're supposed to push the boundaries on spoofs.
Well, and
Yes.
Mel Brooks, his formula was if I'm going to make fun of one, I'm going to make fun of all.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So it
Let's take a look at the Mel Brooks history if we talk about this. Blazing Saddles.
mhm.
Nobody expected the Black Sheriff, and he brought that back several times, especially in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Facts.
You're not going to be able to go out and do a comb the desert joke with black people holding picks across the desert. You're not going to be able to do that joke. But if you don't do that kind of joke, it's not a Mel Brooks type of movie. I think if you're Mel Brooks, screw it. Just push the envelope as hard as you can. You're already like, 92, 93 years old. This is probably going to be your last big movie. Push the shit out of that envelope and just have fun with it.
Yeah, and
we definitely need some Tim Russ in there because that'll be great.
yeah, and I
That'd
mean,
be
like,
fantastic. Fantastic.
Had it not been that they'd already tried to bring back History of the Worlds and kind of adjusted that comedy, I probably wouldn't be as concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still funny, but it wasn't the same kind of vibe.
Right.
So
I get what you're saying. I do. I get it. And I do think that there's a few elements where they tried to a little too hard for sure. The issue, though, I see is like his humor is when I watch the old one and I watch the remake and the new stuff, they aren't that different. It's just that I think that the comedy that they're choosing to use, like back then, it's funny to look back at the jokes that they made during that time, but at that exact time, they're pulling from what was current events. And so movies that they're putting out now are current events, and it feels, I think, because of how the world is right now in general, sometimes those events can feel a little close to home, and so maybe sometimes those jokes don't land as hard as they might be a little diversive than they used to be.
It didn't feel like that. It felt like they were soft pitching the jokes.
I can see that.
So like we've said, I mean, the famous one of "we ain't found shit."
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you've got these guys dragging a pick through the sand.
It's a comb.
Do you think we're taking this too literal, sir? No, you idiot. He told us to comb the desert, so we're combing the desert.
Yep.
But it's one of those, like, would that have landed the same way if the quote unquote stormtroopers who were doing it weren't dragging, because it wasn't like a traditional comb, it was a pick.
Yeah.
Through the sand. Like, some of them had the combs, but these two guys had the pick.
Yeah.
And the best part was they were black men dragging the pick. It wasn't just like a couple of white guys. They were full blown black, and that's what made it even funnier.
But I see where Cat's going, because you have to be really careful with how you do things nowadays. PC. There's a lot of things. Because there's a lot of stuff you can't bring back nowadays.
Yeah.
As much as I love Johnny Bravo, you can't bring back Johnny Bravo.
No,
But then look on the other side of it. Dogma re-released 2 weeks ago in select theaters.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a full run, but it was like 2 days only at every theater that was at. Every show was sold out. And the joke, it wasn't a remake. It was the same movie. And everyone in that theater was laughing. I mean, except for the younger kids who didn't get the jokes. Like, well, their car broke down. Why don't they just call someone on their cell phone? Like, because we didn't have cell phones in 97, kiddos.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I want to see them take the risks and stick to the true comedy of it. I'm just concerned that they won't.
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I mean,
we'll see what they do.
If I was Mel Brooks, I would just go for it. I really would. He's got nothing to lose. He's made a ton of money off the movies. I've never seen him back off of trying to push the envelope. Even with today's generation, I still say go for it.
Yeah.
Right.
If anybody could get away with it, it would be him.
Yeah.
So. Him and South Park.
Yeah.
And Family Guy.
Yeah. Even though South Park had been South Park for a few years, but I get what you're saying.
Speaking of animation going for it, we have at the Xbox Game Showcase, they announced a Invincible game called Invincible Versus. Is a 3v3 tag fighting game. What are your thoughts?
It looked really good in the showcase.
Looked pretty good.
Is that based off the Invincible animated series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm about to say, is it the animated or the comic? They're two different things.
Personally speaking myself, I haven't seen anything like that's. Probably one of the series that I should be watching because I'm a big superhero nerd, but that's actually one that I've never watched. But if it's anything like the Marvel versus Capcom 3v3, that might be one I might be willing to dabble in just because I enjoy those type of games. And the Marvel versus
similar
Capcom
fighting style. Yeah,
it was.
It was probably a little bit of a mix of Mortal Kombat. How bloody it would be.
I mean, I don't know how you do a game like that. I mean, it's the Viltrumites, y'all. I mean, how you gonna have a fighting game with Viltrumites without blood?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just asking.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully.
I mean, Thrag's a badass, and then you look at Omni-Man. You know he don't give a damn. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they do that without blood. That's gonna be interesting.
I mean, they have Injustice, and they don't really do blood.
Yeah, but
Superman packs a little bit of a punch.
he does. So does Supergirl, and so does Wonder Woman. But I don't know, man. I just think without that violence, you lose what makes invincible.
Mhm.
Yeah, I kind of feel like with Injustice, granted that wasn't 3v3, and I think I'm more just leaning
More of a
towards the
2-on-2,
3v3. Yeah. With Injustice, I kind of feel like they had the backstory with the comics and with the characters, so a lot of people were okay. There doesn't need to be too much blood with that. I know Invincible from like the highlights that I've seen. Oh, that gets pretty brutal. So obviously you would want something with that, but I mean, who knows? Who knows how they're going to get around that?
It's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you that.
All
And while
right,
we
since we-
go ahead, Shaw.
And since we were talking about video games, Diamond, got anything for us?
Mm-hmm. So during the Xbox showcase, they announced High on Life 2.
Okay.
It's going to be for console, PC, and cloud.
Okay.
Along with that, they announced The Blood of Dawnwalker, which is basically an open world RPG set in 14th century Europe. So I'm like, oh snap, the plague, death. And then they also announced Gears of War Reloaded.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. There you go.
Did you see what you get for that Gears of War Reloaded?
Mm-mm.
If you already have bought the, is it the what was it called? The Marcus Phoenix, the one that did the remaster for the first game. If you already bought that digitally, I was reading that you will get this remastered collection for free.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what I was reading. I mean, unless they roll back that, but that's what I was reading.
You know what I read? I'm back.
I was gonna say that you're in the Matrix.
Yeah. The
My
animatrix.
name.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta change that then. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
My
Mr.
name is Neo.
Mr. Anderson.
And then they announced Ninja Gaiden 4,
Awesome.
along with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, but that's already been announced. But it's going to be released on Game Pass and console, PC, and cloud.
Okay.
Diamond, can I ask you something?
Mhm.
You watched the whole Gamescom for Xbox, right?
I watched like some of it, and then I came back. I was like, okay, let me just watch the trailers now.
Were you disappointed in any of the games that they released? I think because what's the Clockwork one that they announced?
Oh, that one looks amazing.
Absolutely amazing, right? Because when I started watching that, I'm like, oh, dude, that's got total BioShock vibes. Ninja Gaiden was one that I'm absolutely encouraged in. Gears of War, the remaster is nice. I think for the first time in a really, really long time, Gamescom came out with Xbox. Where there's no games that I'm like, oh, absolutely will not be playing that.
Yeah.
Even those kind of suspenseful, scary games have enough of a their trailer was enough to be like, oh, I'm gonna try that, or I don't mind trying that if that's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I need to dig back into Outer Worlds before Outer Worlds 2 comes back out.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, oh snap, I might just go buy it now.
Yeah, the trailer for Outer Worlds 2 looks amazing.
And didn't they announce High on Life 2 is coming out as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Telling you, it's a fun, like these game cons when they come out, it's a really nice time to be a video game fan.
Kind of makes me miss like the EA like conventions.
You know what? I'm gonna agree to a certain extent, right? Because back in the day of the E3, so especially before the pandemic, when you had your EAs, you had your Bethesdas, you had your Nintendos. Like, it didn't seem like the competition was between consoles. The competition was between the developers. Like, you were waiting to see what Bethesda has, then what EA would do to counter that.
Right.
You knew Activision was going to have a Call of Duty. So how was EA's Battlefront how was that going to counter?
Size up.
The problem is nowadays, because the developers develop for both systems for the most part, or all 3 systems, 4 systems now, because Switch and Switch 2, they're still going to make games for a little while. I think the days of the developers competing against each other, it's over. It's going to be now Nintendo versus PlayStation versus Xbox. I think is how those gaming cons are going to go moving forward. And part of me is like, I think that's how it should be. But the other part of me is like, you want to know the competition is going to be there between all your big game developers.
Right.
But the problem is that especially with EA and them dropping the balls with most, if not all of their sports titles, because 2K is so much better. Star Wars Battlefront absolutely struggled. Don't get us started on Anthem, on the closure of what Diamond announced, last week or the week before, where EA closed down like 2 different development studios.
What was the last NBA Live game, Ando? 2005? 18?
2018.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was so poorly made that so I think EA said that they were going to sell it at a fraction of the price of 2K. I'm under the impression the 2K development team grabbed the game, looked at it, and was like, yeah, right, competition, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I know there were people that bought it at GameStop, and obviously because it's a new game, you can't return it, but there are people that traded that in and were like, nah, we're good, give me 2K.
But speaking of GameStop, GameStop CEO says the company future isn't in games; it's more in trading cards.
Oh God! Get out of here!
So now they're card stop.
Get the hell out of here!
They're card stop.
Get the hell out of here!
I'm gonna release more Pokemon. Like, no, please.
Well, get ready for another Magic the Gathering expansion.
GameStop edition.
Well, to be fair, Magic the Gathering releases a new expansion every 6 weeks.
Get ready for Disney Acura or something.
No, GameStop's. We all know GameStop. They don't know what the hell they're doing, and they make up things every 5 seconds. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, the future's in cards," and then in 6 months they're gonna be like, "The future's in NFTs," and then 6
now
months
the future is in gaming collectibles.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers Skylanders?
Oh my God!
They're coming back.
Was it not a year ago? They're like, the future's in retro gaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they charge you $72 for something that's 12 years old. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to buy this.
Come on now.
They wanted $45 for a copy of Double Dragon 2: The Revenge for the original Nintendo system. I'm like, nah, dude, I got that on my NSO. I'll play that. I'm good.
I'm like, you can play it on Game Pass for free.
Exactly.
Yep.
But apparently with GTA 6 might let artists upload their music directly in game, and Drake is reportedly getting his own radio station.
I'd be all right with that.
Okay.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I'll be saying Hotline Bling on online.
Hotline Bling while playing GTA 6. You can get behind that.
And then
does that mean that I can play Barbie Girl?
Maybe.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
You're talking about the newer one.
It's so thrilling.
Now you're just butchering the song.
I know. It's already been butchered.
That's not the right lyrics.
No, I'll be making... No, dude, that's what I'm going to do. If they do that, I am making a Barbie Girl song in GTA, and I'm going to have it just based around my character, and I'm just going to make up lyrics as I go.
He's just going to do a parody.
Ando, were you fortunate enough to get to hear every club mix of that back in the day?
Nope. I didn't want to because the original was the best.
Ah, you missed out.
Come on, Ando. Let's go, Ando. And I got to throw Will's name in my head. Yeah, I got to get Will's avatar in there somehow. Be like, Will is my thug bud. Will is my thug bud. I kicked him out my car. Now I'm rolling solo. Let's go up and get hosed. Come on, Ando. Let's go. Yes.
He said, "Come in and get hosed." That's what I'm talking about. Come in and get hoes.
I'm riding solo. I'm riding
Get some
solo.
hoes. Let's get some hoes. Hell yeah.
So you gotta for that. You gotta remix Regulators.
Yes.
No, I'm going
Warren
R.
G?
Kelly if I'm doing anything. It's the remix to Ignition. I am still in the kitchen.
They're not gonna probably play R. Kelly in that. They're like, nah. So
There
that,
better not be a scene in GTA 6 involving the bathroom or people or involving the bathroom because P Diddy is the one with the massage oil. Never mind.
I can already see
Maybe.
it now, stuck in the closet.
Do you guys think GTA 6 is being postponed because they're gonna throw some stab at P Diddy and be like, we gotta have a mission where baby oil is involved and a black guy is getting convicted of something?
I feel like they did because didn't they do that?
They would. Absolutely, they would.
completely do that. Just destroy someone's career. I mean,
Oh, what if
And
they
then
did-
they're gonna have some white dude with the toupee and be like, "Yo, this guy Ronald Fump is gonna run for president." Everybody
Then I
knows
wonder,
it's Donald
and I
Trump.
wonder, and I wonder if they know that gingers are black people. I wonder. If they know that.
Hey, yo, Will,
I
my
wonder
brother,
if they
man,
know that.
my brother. You got to remember to invite me to the barbecue because I'm ginger,
Yes.
bro.
Yes, yes,
So are you saying they're just gonna swap everyone in GTA 6 for redheads?
yes.
Yes.
We're gonna swap them all
Hell
out.
yeah, dude! Have you
Hell
seen
yeah.
some of the?
Hell yeah. They're gonna swap them all
if
out.
Cat, if they do that, then a mission will be having to go steal some sunscreen.
No, Janae,
You gotta do that
Renee?
SPF 100.
no, Will, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you had to go get some hot redheads, some sunscreen, I would totally do that.
I'm
That
down.
mission's
I'm
on
totally
replay,
down.
bro.
I'm totally down.
I better have a
I'm
mission
totally
where
down.
my hands are getting duped up in sunscreen and being like, you just
Come
tell
here,
me
girl.
when this is enough.
Come here,
When
girl.
this is enough.
Come here, girl. Come here.
Ando, you have played that mission 694 million times. Are you
And it's
okay
gonna
over
be
there?
six-
And
it's
I will
gonna
play
be six-
694 million more.
Yep, that's right.
I
That's
can't
right.
tell you if I'm okay or not, but my thumbs and my fingers are attached to the triggers.
Okay. Man, we got the oil. We got the oil and the Cheetos. Let's go,
Need
baby.
another bottle of sunscreen for her other leg.
We got the sunscreen and the Cheetos. Let's go.
This just in, a man in Iowa died while playing GTA 6. Apparently, he replayed the same mission over and over. When found out he was dead, his twin brother walked in and realized he was not moving. Yeah, I saw him just playing the same mission over and over. I thought it was really weird. He just kept gasping for air until he just died.
Oh god.
They just died.
GTA is currently getting sued because they didn't tell the kid to stop playing the level.
It's a game.
For emotional, that's for emotional damage.
It's now
Exactly.
rated NC-18 because 18-year-olds are the only ones that will be allowed to play it.
Imagine they put in like the hot coffee.
Oh
Thing.
my gosh, yeah.
God.
They put it in
Yes,
GTA.
sir.
Do it.
No, it's the Girls Gone Wild disclaimer.
Yes.
Oh
This is
yeah,
not for TV. Like,
I remember that. I remember that.
I'm sorry, I didn't have the box that said parental advisory needed. My bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's right
right on
there.
your box, actually.
It's right on your box.
It's just not. It's on your box.
It's on your box.
It's just not loaded to cover it up.
Thank you for that, Will. I needed that, man.
Oh man, what else you got, Diamond?
So Bloomberg announced that they're remaking the first Silent Hill game.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
that's
then-
cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like finally, I'll just be able to play the first game
Yep.
and choose wisely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we know that's not going to happen.
It's not. I'm just kill everything. I'm like,
Hey,
forget
at least you, hey, at least,
I don't need these instructions.
it. Like throw those out the window. Fuck
Hey.
those.
hey, at least you ain't killed no more shiny Pokemon.
I only did that one time.
Hey, Will, do you think moving
All that
forward with
matters,
video
they're gonna
games?
do it one time, and they're gonna bring it up forever.
Yeah. Forever, ever?
Forever, ever,
Forever?
forever, ever.
Forever
What's your
is
question?
forever,
Well-
never until it's gone.
What was your question, Ando?
I was going to say, do you think they're just like, because I heard Janae down there and be like, I don't need these instructions. Do you think there's going to be a game in the future that when somebody buys a hard copy, they're going to look and see, oh my God, it's a video game instruction. And then they just open it up and says, screw you. You don't need
GTA 6.
But they did that with, I think it was a home improvement game for the Super Nintendo where they had the instruction booklet. Like it literally was like 3 pages long. You'd open up the instruction booklet, and then the instructions were there, and then a post-it note was put over it that said, "Real men don't need instructions."
Facts. Facts.
They need to go back to do that. I'm sorry.
Facts.
Oh god.
Sorry, go ahead, Diamond.
And then with what's it called, Xbox Showcase, they also announced Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Okay.
It apparently takes place in 2035, and it brings back some old characters from Black Ops 2 and 6.
Reznov.
Yep.
But that's all.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with Call of Duty Black Ops. Like the story, I like the story to it. I don't necessarily care for the multiplayer more than anything, but the storyline with Call of Duties is why I like playing Call of Duty. I thought Modern Warfare, the new Modern Warfare were good. I don't think anything will ever beat the original Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, especially number 3. Just oh my god, number 3 was amazing. And then the cliffhanger, the surprise ending in Modern Warfare 2 was great. But I just, man, they better have a really good storyline with Call of Duty 7 or Black Ops 7. That's all I'm going to say. They better have a really good storyline with it.
I can't wait to play Black Ops 7. I really want to buy it, but at the same time, I don't want to be like, oh, I had to pay $100.
Right.
Diamond, if you start saving up, Diamond, if you start saving up now,
you'll have it. You'll have it.
Yep.
For real.
All
All
right.
right.
Online.
Look,
Right.
if Janae can save money for the beautiful hair that she's wearing, you can save money for your games.
Nah.
Then you can you know what?
For Christmas.
Diamond, then I'm going to say this with the utmost disrespect. Go kill some shiny Pokemon for money.
Dang.
I'll never see time from ever again.
Nope. We don't want it. Goodbye. We quit.
Oh my goodness.
I just do like a whole Twitch stream on Pokemon Go, just like catching shinies now. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's go ahead and move on over to Janae. You got any anime news for us, Janae?
I do. One of them, something was posted on Feast of Fandoms just a few days ago talking about My Melody and Kuromi coming out on Netflix on July 24th. I watched part of the trailer. It looks like it's going to be like a claymation stop motion with like felt texture for the animation style, so it'll be interesting.
How do you feel about that, Janae?
Fine.
So that is an anime style that you can get behind?
Yes, because it's not 3D bullshit.
Oh God.
Oh, wow. All right. I'll go put myself in timeout.
It's
That's
not
right.
Ruby.
Go put yourself in timeout.
It's not Ruby. Go look at an episode of Ruby and you'll see what
Sorry,
Janae
Will,
doesn't
I'm in
like.
timeout.
You're in timeout? Okay.
If it was a video game, it's one thing because of, like, I understand that style, but it's just like it just looks clunky and gross and not cool.
That Ruby game sucked, by the way. I was mad about that game.
And then also speaking of Sanrio characters, Sanrio and Spy Family are going to do a collab in August. Going to start in Toho anime stores, and there's going to be merch that will have the Forrester family combined with Sanrio characters. It's a really good anime. People should watch it. That's going to be probably a recommendation down the road. So there'll be like pouches, trading cards, trading heart pin badges.
Gonna have a little bit of everything.
Huh?
It's gonna have a little bit of everything as far as merch.
And like clips, hand towels, canvas boards, bags, all sorts of cool stuff. And the prices are going to range from 440 yen to 3,850 yen. I haven't done the conversion yet, but I thought that was interesting and cool. And then
what was that conversion, Kat or Janae? What was it?
440 yen to 3,850 yen is going to be like what the variations of merch is going to be. And then I know I've probably announced this before.
So that is 440 yen is only $3.05. What was the other one?
3,850 yen.
Hold on, I hit the wrong button. 3,000.
850.
3,850 yen to the US dollar is 26.71. So anywhere between $3 and $26.
Okay.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. No, that's actually doable. That's less money than I spend on my coffee. So
Yeah. And
don't ask
so
me how
and
many
then
coffees I drink.
the last little bit of news, I know I've shared this before, but I think there's actual date now. Max is going to stream Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League on July 3rd. So
Awesome.
really exciting because I think
Awesome.
last time I said it was just in July, but now we have an actual date. So.
So I'm going to celebrate Independence Day by watching Batman. God bless
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
I'm Batman.
God bless America. God bless me.
So, but that is all I've got.
Konnichiwa, America.
Sayonara, Yakuza. I am Batman.
Oh. Sales at work, Cat?
Yeah, they released a live action launched on Netflix yesterday.
Okay. Cool.
What got released? What?
Cells at work. I don't know what that
I
is.
still need to watch it. It's an anime.
It's
Yeah,
a good
I haven't
movie.
watched it. I've heard it's good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it teaches you more than most biology classes.
It teaches me about the
that's
body. It's
good.
like, yes, I finally learned stuff.
So is it,
Well, I'm not going to
I finally
watch
paid
it.
attention.
is it the
trying to learn
anime
something,
version of
yes.
Magic School Bus?
Garrett, what's up, man?
Garrett!
What's up, Garrett?
No, I will not be watching it because I do not watch Netflix to be educated. I watch Netflix to be entertained.
Well, you can watch
No, but
Crunchyroll to watch the
really,
original series.
Here's the thing. You learn things without realizing you're learning things.
I
Mhm.
don't watch your cat.
That's always good.
That
Nope.
is pretty good because
No,
I
it's
Like,
was
not.
don't teach me to learn.
I don't watch. I don't
Teach
watch
me to learn.
cartoons to learn. Look, I got taught when I was watching Saturday morning cartoons. You watch cartoons to get entertained.
Excuse-
You
nah,
do
you
not
watch
watch cartoons.
You watch no
That-
back in my no back in
That's
the day.
what
with-
Bill Nye the Science Guy was for.
no, me
Bill,
no
Bill,
with me
Bill,
back in the day.
Bill.
No, with me back in the day.
Thank you, Janae.
No, with me back in the day, you watch Schoolhouse Rock to be educated.
yes.
I'm just
I'm
watch
just a
Schoolhouse
Bill.
Rock. I'm
on
just
a
a
Capitol
Bill.
Hill.
Capitol
Just
Just a
Hill.
Bill
what
of Capitol
you're
Hill.
You know, also sing different songs.
Yo, that's what Schoolhouse Rock did. It brought.
That's Diamond. That's why we can't get copyright because they don't know what to claim.
Exactly.
This
Exactly.
is why our nation. This is why our nation is struggling now, y'all. Because Schoolhouse Rock is not on TV anymore.
That is
Bring
true.
Schoolhouse Rock back.
Schoolhouse Rock with the
I
shit.
mean, you can also bring back Magic School Bus again.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bring that
And
shit
bring-
back.
And bring back Puff the Magic Dragon. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh god.
He lived by the sea.
They're gonna bring back Liberty's kids next or Cyber Chase?
Yes, bring back Liberty Kids.
Yeah, we can bring back Cyber Kids. I'm totally okay with that.
Cyber Chase.
Yeah.
I think it's on calculus now.
Back
Oh, can
no,
you
no.
imagine them redoing
Hey.
Reboot with the technology they have now?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. All right, I want to say thank you to Diamond and Janae for their anime gaming news. Real quick before we have Shaw finish up, and you have something you want to bring about your new feature.
Yes. So, as Will stated earlier in the show, damn you, Will, by the way. Happy
Terrible.
Father's Day to all you fathers out there
I'm
in
terrible.
TV land. Very important holiday. I don't think Father's Day gets the love and support that Mother's Day do.
Of course not.
So yeah, what's that?
Of course not.
No. So spend some time with your dad or dads. If you have multiple of them. I have a couple dads. I have one that lives here in Iowa with me and one in Washington. So I got to make 2 different phone calls tomorrow. But it got me thinking that I wanted to do a special list. So I'm always doing our best. So this week I actually have a twofer that Kat is producing for me. Should be out tomorrow. I got my best top 5 and I got my worst 5. I can't say worst top 5 because that's an oxymoron.
Yes.
So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we want to talk about our worst dads in video games or do we want to talk about the best dads?
We can do the worst.
Cool. So full caveat to this list that comes out tomorrow is I did not do any anime, movie, or TV show adaptations or comic books. So if they originated from any of those spectrums before they became a video game, I did not include them in the list. So Darth Vader did not make any of my list. Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did not make my list. I tried to focus strictly on video games. Now, this being said, after doing some extensive research, my bottom 5 I found 6 I could play around with. That's 6 that were above the rest. So I'll go over my bottom 5 and kind of give you guys a preview of the video that's coming out. But I'm going to start. Who am I going to start with? Janae. Who is your worst video game dad?
The first one that popped into my head was, I think it's the grandpa from Tekken. I think his name is Heihachi.
Hayachi.
Yeah, he's like horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The fact that you killed your kid on a volcano. Yeah. Now, first off, what the hell were you doing taking your kid up to a fucking volcano? So, yeah, that's bad parent.
He was possessed by a demon. What you gonna do?
Well, that's
Yeah.
I don't
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he possessed by a demon?
I think it was him or his grandson.
Oh, shit. Because I made that as a caveat for my top 5 that if they weren't controlled, it didn't count. Shit.
Oh no, I burst the bubble.
Shit, I didn't do enough extensive research.
Apparently. Shit. All right. Shaw, what is your worst video game dad, Shaw?
I don't really know. Like, I'm not really super versed in a lot of video games. You know, I didn't really have the money back in the day. So I'll guess whoever will be the father of any of the Pokemon game protagonists. Not fair.
You know what? You could make the argument. I think it was Professor Toro from Scarlet, or no, it would have been from Violet. He technically was a dad of one of the non-playable characters that you run into, and they help you out on the journey. So, Shaw, I will totally take that as an inappropriate dad, because the dad then tries to kill the kids.
Inappropriate or bad? Because those are 2 different things.
Well, no. So it's kind of a corrupted dad, but the dad leaves to go do research, and he never comes back home. So.
The dad in Fable.
Yeah.
Right. Well, hold on. Anderson Posse, to be fair, the dad from the first Fable game did try to save you. So
It's just
the
by the time
first
you get to
Fable
Fable
game.
2.
Yeah,
That
Fable
was
2 and Fable
dicey.
3. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, Fable 2, because you get kicked out of the window in the start of that game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you.
not from your dad, though. That's from a different character. So
Mhm.
fair enough. Diamond, who is your worst favorite, or who is your worst video game dad?
It's between Heihachi and William Birkin.
Ooh.
Resident Evil 2. Or,
Ooh. I like that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can go with either one of those.
Okay.
Tyler, you're up. Who's your worst video game dad?
I have spent the last few minutes trying to figure that out. I'm not, because when I think of video game dads, most of the time I think of a dad character or in ones that are based off comic books and movies and other things. So I'm like, nothing's coming to mind. I mean, the only joke I'll make, which isn't really a dad, but more like father figure, is is his name the Speaker or whatever in Destiny?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, that guy's supposed to be kind of like your guidance or whatever, and he kind of sucks.
Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
What up, bro? All right, cool. Kat, you're up next. Who's your worst video game dad?
Booker DeWitt from BioShock Infinite.
Oh, I like that
Oh,
one too.
yeah.
I like that one too.
Oh, that's a
I like
good
that
one.
one
Yeah.
too. That's a
Even
good
though he didn't know
one.
he was a dad until
he
The
did
last
not know he
one.
was the prophet
Yeah.
until the very end. So not only
Man,
did he
I
let
really
his
like BioShock.
infant's finger get chopped off,
Yep.
but then he grew up to take said infant and lock her in a gilded cage, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
shitty dad.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Booker
real. That's a
DeWitt.
real bad dad.
Can someone
All right,
find
well-
me the remastered BioShock so I can play it again?
That was a good game.
So good.
All right, well, you're up. Who's your worst video game dad?
Goku.
That is anime. He doesn't count.
He does count. He's in the games though.
But
Yeah, but
he
he's-
the
he's-
anime-
He was in the
anime.
games first before the anime.
Nope, animes came
Go
out
back and-
first. I did the
go-
research.
But go back and look at Okay, so you mean to tell me he was in the PlayStation 1 game Dragon Ball before the anime came to the States?
But that doesn't mean he wasn't still in the anime in Japan just because it wasn't here.
But it wasn't here. Which is all I know.
The technicality
Which is
loophole.
all I know.
Do you have any other
But
video
you are right.
game dads that are bad?
It was shoot. It was just Goku. That was my.
I mean, you
trump
play
card.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
Duel Links. All the dads who suck and not there for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Grandpa's not
Yeah,
bad.
there's never any dads.
Grandpa's not bad.
Even Joey's dad.
Even Joy's dad was cool. I mean, technically, if you want to look at Professor Oak, okay, that's Ash's dad anyway.
Well, no.
Okay, what y'all say? I don't care what y'all say. That's Ash's dad. I'm sorry, because you never see Ash's dad anywhere.
Anderson. Well, can you throw Ethan Mars up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ethan Mars.
yeah.
Look, when you have an entire meme.
I've never played Heavy Rain.
Oh
I really
my
It's
God.
a good like game.
I really want to.
If you have an entire meme of being a shitty parent where it's Jason, nah, you messed up as dad, dude.
I really want to play Heavy Rain so badly. I've heard good things.
It's it's a PlayStation game, so I personally haven't played it. But like I was doing the research on worst dads, and I saw Jason. That's the worst, and I'm like Jason. So then I look at the article, and it says Ethan Mars, and it's like, oh my God, yeah, that entire meme of losing your kid in the mall, totally. So I will say there is two. I don't want to give my whole list, obviously, because then people won't watch the video. I will say there's an honorable mention of Jecht from Final Fantasy X.
True. Good point.
Yep. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to say the whole list. So for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen,
YOLO.
We're gonna get the list. So number 5 was Ethan Mars.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
No, spoiler alert. Number 5 was Ethan Mars.
Okay.
Number 4 was Hayache. Number 3 was Dracula from Castlevania.
That's a good point too.
That's
a good point. I forgot about that.
Dude, like there's a scene in Symphony of the Night where Alucard is getting ready to fight the succubus, and the succubus is betraying her. Like that scene hits home. And then when you get to the final fight scene between Alucard and Dracula, I mean, it just hits. Number 2.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What's up?
It's been a while since I played it, but wasn't the dad in Life is Strange kind of shitty?
I know the teachers were worse than the dad.
Okay, it's been a while since I played. I never played the second one, but I was like, I feel like the dad or somebody was like kind of
Ooh, another one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Big Boss was a good one too, Anderson. Number 2, this guy threw caution to the wind when it came to his family. Right? Was a bank heister, robbed banks, put his kids in constant jeopardy. Michael DeSanta from GTA.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We were talking so much about GTA.
Yeah.
And then number 1, and Anderson kind of put me onto this one so many years ago. It is the bad dad that forced my brother to miss a day of work to make sure this asshole got what he deserved because he killed his own fucking daughter for her powers and abilities.
Oh, Thanos.
Handsome fucking Jack.
Yep. Okay.
Is the worst dad.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a close one to Rip Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein.
I mean, it's also like close to Harlan. I forgot his name, but he's from Fear, where he like gave his daughter away.
Yeah.
For science.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like every single time that I looked at the list, or every single time that I'm like, okay, who are the worst dads? Handsome Jack just came to the list at number 1, right? I mean, because you sacrificed your daughter for the Iridium, and then you just be like, yeah, fuck it, she's gonna die. Fuck it.
Can we need? Because see, there's a whole bunch of bad dads out there. I mean, all the dads are the Rugrats. The parents in general suck. You see you don't. Janae, quote me if I'm wrong. You don't hardly see any Sailor Moon dads anywhere.
That's because dads don't
make
exist
parents
in the
anywhere.
Sailor
You
Moon.
don't see none of their parents anywhere. You got 15-year-olds. You got 13, 14, 15-year-old chicks out there fighting crime. I mean,
everyone seems like they're living by themselves, or the parents are too busy. So except for Usagi's parents, you mainly only see Usagi's parents and maybe Ami's mom every once in a while, but you don't see. Well, Ray has grandpa.
Yeah, Ray's got grandpa.
But
I will say one of the best dads. I will say one of the best dads in anime.
Because you never see Jupiter's parents.
No.
You didn't see Ray, you know.
I will say
Hmm?
one of the best dads from anime after rewatching it, Janae, the dad from Food Wars.
Yes.
He's a nice dad.
Yeah, he looked.
Because
He
he sends
seemed
his
nice.
kid to Food Culinary College.
I
But
mean,
like-
he's a bit evil too at times.
Most anime fans know who besides Goku, who the worst dad is though,
Vegeta?
and that's freaking Shao Tucker. So
Mhm.
And then I do want to end my top 5 because I have my top 5 list, and I'll let you guys check that out tomorrow again when Kat releases it on the Feast of Fandom pages. What is your opinion on Bowser as a dad?
I mean, he has all those Koopa kids, so it's like,
yeah, but each Koopa kid gets their own damn castle, man.
it's true.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the child support with Bowsette?
Hey, yo, first off,
We cannot be
Boy.
dissing Bowsette.
yeah, no,
Boy.
first off, if I'm Bowser, I'm doing everything I can to get back into her shell, bro. Like,
Exactly.
Bowser is Bowsette.
Bowsette
Yeah, Bowser is Bowsette.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is Bowsette. I'm
yeah,
just
Bowser.
saying though, all them Koopas are his kids, so that's all.
Yeah.
That's a ton of kids.
So what I'm saying
Actually,
is, do you guys think he's a good dad or a bad dad?
Terrible.
nah, he's a good dad.
Trash.
He's a
Thank
good
you,
dad.
Shaw, because I put him
He
in my
came
honorable
very
mention
deep before Bowser
That's
Jr.
right. Get attacked.
Trash. He let the
Nah,
he let the Koopas he let the Koopas get messed up.
Well, again, this is coming from the guy that can't differentiate when Goku was part of the anime versus video game.
I'm just saying.
Because the thing is,
I'm just saying.
like
Hold on.
I'm just
Bowser
saying, Goku-
Jr. is his son.
I'm
The
just
rest of
saying.
them are adopted. He
Yeah.
adopted.
Yeah, that's
And he
true.
tries to
But-
kidnap Princess Peach so that Bowser Jr. has a mother.
But that's
Does he really kidnap her though?
That's Peach's fault.
Yeah.
That's Peach's fault
Oh
though.
no!
You allow that to happen.
Peaches
Like,
let
on
that
you.
happen. Peaches let that happen. How the hell you get? How the hell you get?
Again?
How
Oh
the-
no!
No.
Thank
How the
you,
hell you
Bowser.
get kidnapped by the same motherfucker
In every game.
in every game? By the same. What this motherfucker got candy in the back seat? What the hell going on?
Maybe Peach like Sailor Moon, and Bowser be like, "I got these Sailor Moon dolls in the back."
Ooh, okay, I'm coming to get him. Okay, I'm coming to
I'm
get
just saying, I
them.
don't think she's getting kidnapped. I'm just saying.
No,
Guys,
fuck
she
you.
want to
Stop,
go.
Bowser.
She want to
No.
go.
Bowser keeps kidnapping Peach. All he does is, "Hey, Mario isn't in my clown car." He's not. Thank God. Oh my fucking God! I'm done with Mario. Take
I'm
me
with
away.
Cat though. I'm with Cat though because when we had that discussion in the group chat when Mario saved it at one time and he wanted
Yeah.
a kiss,
Yeah.
I'm with Cat.
Yeah.
She ain't got to give that. She ain't got to give him that kiss. That was-
She
See,
made him cake.
I'm on a
She made him
I'm on a
cake.
very
though.
thin line with that. Right. So I'm not gonna say that there is a girl that I would risk my life for or go fight bad guys for or take bullets for. But
Jay, he's not gonna do
please-
it for you. I'm sorry.
I know where I stand now.
Okay, we'll take Janae for example. Right? if I have to fight the entire 2004 high school class of the Natchez Valley High School to get to Janae to save her life, and she does not at least give me a hug, I am going to look at Janae and be like, "Are you fucking for real?" Now,
Well, if it's back in 2004 and you try to hug me, I will bite you. So I'm not joking. Ask
Here's
my friend.
my thing. Like, I
Right, people?
understand the appreciation. Like, yes, if someone risks their life for me, someone like uses a baseball bat and bats a grenade away from me, I
Yeah.
will appreciate them for saving my life.
but you do not have to give up your body for it.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, if I'm showing up completely bloodied and Janae be like, nah, I don't want to touch him. I'm like, all right, no, that's fine. Let me go to the doctor and get showered up. At some point, I would hope
Get
that
those
Janae,
down.
in the niceness that she is, she sees me cleaned up and I'm not a completely broken mess. She'd be like, thank you, Ando. You saved my life. I greatly appreciate it.
My
Here's the
thing
thing.
is,
I'm
my,
giving you
I
that.
get what
Here's
I,
the
I
25
finally
dollars.
get. I finally get where Cat's coming from, but at the same point, I ain't saving the bitch no more.
No, I mean, I get it, dude. Like, if you got to save the same girl 8 times over
I
and
ain't
over.
doing it
because
no
she's
more.
coming
Won't
up-
be, won't be. If it was me, won't be the Mario 2, 3, and 4. No,
No, Will, you're
We
sitting
want
her
the
ass
moral
down after the
honesty.
second time and being
And the
like,
second
"Look,
time she done, cuz.
no, Will, this is you. You be like, listen here, lady, we setting ground rules now.
Exactly.
I have no problem saving you, but if the same guy keeps kidnapping you, that's not a problem.
That's
That's
not
a
on me. That's
Why
on
did
your
you
dumb
open the
ass.
door? Why'd you let him in?
Once you get past the same person kidnapping you 3 times, at that point, he gets her a 4th time. It's bye, bitch.
Bye,
no,
bitch.
that's not, no,
Holla.
3 strikes and it's
Holla.
out. No, 3 strikes, we done.
We done.
Yeah.
We done. I ain't saving you no more. I'm about to extra life.
No,
I feel like she
Will,
needs like a
happy-
bell or something whenever she like gets kidnapped. Like, ring the bell, help me, please.
Gonna say Luigi after our ass next time.
No,
No,
not
Luigi ain't
me,
gonna go. He
Mario.
can't chase that hoe.
We gonna say
Please don't.
Luigi.
I can't run out that fast, Mario. Please, I tried.
That motherfucker ain't broke. He got a castle.
But he's got
Yeah,
Daisy, and
yeah.
Daisy never gets kidnapped.
That's
Daisy's smart enough to know that she don't have to. She
That's
don't have to
true.
get kidnapped like that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But no, so that's my bottom 5, and then like I said, tomorrow Cat will have the top 5 out for my top 5 video game dads. And then I
Alright.
did get a request from a fan. Anderson Posse did reach out to me. My top 5 video game list next week will be my top 5 arcade cabinets of all time.
If you don't say the Avengers, we're gonna have a problem.
Hey, Will, can you look
Yeah,
into the camera real quick, sir?
I'm looking in the camera, sir.
We about to have a fucking problem.
That Avengers game rock.
Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I already have like 10 video games, and Pac-Man has to be on the list. So
Yes,
there's only
Pac-Man
4
does.
spots.
Pac-Man does. Pac-Man does. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man though.
Would I be sexist to say Pac-Man? I don't know. The bow tie does the little bow on her head doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah.
I always saw when like going to restaurants and stuff, I always saw Miss Pac-Man more than Pac-Man. Just saying, in the little
Well,
corner.
Miss
I wonder why that is.
Because Miss Pac-Man likes gobbling on balls. Did I just say that out loud?
Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. So, but
the
lucky,
game probably wasn't doing as well, so the consoles were cheaper.
but lucky for us, we have the parental advisory.
Yep.
Yes. 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 So we are good. We are safe. We are allowed to continue to be on FCC airwaves. All right.
That's it for me. Thanks, Will. I appreciate it.
Let me roll over to Shaw real quick to finish up. Shaw, let's go ahead and finish up, my brother.
All right. The creator of The Last of Us, Neil Druckmann, has confirmed that season 3 will have Abby as the main character. What are y'all thoughts on that?
If they want the show to
good.
continue, I guess it makes sense.
I like her. I liked her character more watching her on screen than so.
Right.
It seemed like she had more depth and emotion.
Development.
Mhm.
All right. Ahead of season 3's Star Trek Strange New Worlds, we got word that season 5 has been greenlit, but it will be the last season, and it will also be a shorter season with only 6 episodes. What y'all thoughts on that?
Only 6?
We still have season
Damn.
3 and season 4, which are both going to be regular, 10 episodes each, and
That's
then
no
season
filler right
5
there.
will be 6. Yeah.
That's no filler right there. That's straight storyline.
Yeah, they're gonna have to wrap it up in a nice little bow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The actors are probably like, "Dang it, I don't get more money. It's only
Exactly.
6 episodes."
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right. You have picture 5 and 6 on here?
Yeah, 5 and 6.
And he's number 5.
Ooh,
airplane
I
seat are you
like
taking?
these. You know what? Just because I'm a fan of his, I don't know the other Vulcan, but I'm gonna say seat number 8 next to Spock.
You don't know the other Vulcan?
I do not know that. I wasn't much of Star Trek. I mean, besides the main
I don't know
characters,
that.
Kirk, Spock, Zulu. I really didn't follow Star Trek.
You don't know the person who helped invent Velcro for the human
Hold on. My male brain is kicking. Is number 6 surrounded by 2 females?
Yes.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
Number 6.
No,
Number
no,
6.
no,
Hands
no.
down. Number 6. Hands down.
Well, it could be Death by Snooze at that point, though. So,
Hey,
Yeah.
there are worse.
Mhm.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are worse ways to go out than death by shoot.
Hell yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, it is. Give me
Preach,
number
my
one.
brother. Preach, Reverend William Morgan.
Hell
Please, preach.
yeah. Give me number one. Jerry Ryan, boy. Woo.
And then you got young Will Wheaton up there too.
Oh, we'll just elbow him in the head.
Will Wheaton isn't old enough.
One
We'll
date
just elbow him in the head. We'll just elbow him in the head. Bam.
Hey, Will Wheaton isn't old enough to sit up here. He needs to go to the back.
Yup.
Will Wheaton didn't make it to the seat.
No, he need to go sit back in the kitty section.
Get him his juice box. He'll be okay.
He'll be all right. But I don't know though, because number 3 looking kind of cool too though.
That's
Give
why I
me
said number 6. Give me number 6.
No,
Give me-
I
give
would
me
not
number
want to
one.
sit next to number 3 with what's her face there. Not
Give me
not
number
the
one.
Doctor, but
Yeah,
give me
I
number-
win. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
give me number one. Give me number one though. Jerry Ryan, boy. At her
What- 1 or
finest,
8?
ooh-wee. At her finest too. Ooh-wee.
8 will be a great one if you want to take a nap.
Right?
No one's gonna bother you.
Oh my gosh. Anybody else want to give their answer?
I mean, I was going to take seat number 1 because 7 and 9's a badass, but you know.
I'm still waiting for my Star Trek. What is it? Star Trek Legacy or whatever they're calling it.
Well, we have hope for that. With from Stranger the World ending, we have hope for that.
Yeah. All right, and let's move on to pick number 6 real quick.
Hey, I love the theme that we're having with Worst Father this time around.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
So I know Janae said Shao Tucker was the worst.
Or Shao is the worst.
Yeah. Trigon's a pretty dick dad.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna say just because of the shenanigans you are absolutely going to get into, I think Peter Griffin is the least deadliest dad out of this entire list.
Oh sure, 100%.
Deadly sure, but he's still a big asshole.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Like locking your daughter in the car while you rip ass. Yeah, that's a dick move.
Yeah. Trash.
But I mean, like, there's difference between locking your daughter and ripping ass, and then turning your daughter into a dog. I mean, there might be a little bit of a slight difference there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Peter's basically the worst dad, basically only to Meg, because everyone is horrible to Meg. He's kind of okay with Chris and Stewie.
Well, hold on, not entirely true, because there were episodes where Stewie got fucked up, and Peter's just like, "Oh shit, don't tell your mother, kids."
All right. Anybody else want to comment on this? All
I
right.
mean, there's a whole lot of bad dads there. Like
Ozai is like pretty up there. Like
He's up there too. Yeah.
asshole type
Yeah,
situation.
he up there too. Yeah. All right. Real quick before we go, I gotta get one more look, y'all. One more.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
GTSL, baby. Thick
thighs save lives. Good
Said
Lord
the
have
Reverend
mercy.
William Morgan, may he preach.
Lord have mercy.
Reverend
it.
Morgan, preach.
Thicker than 2 bowls of oatmeal. Good Lord. All right.
Thicker than a Snickers, so thicker than a Snickers.
Thicker than a Snicker. All right. Let's go ahead and go around the room. Get final thoughts from everybody before we roll out here for the night. Kat, what you got going on with Feast of Fandoms?
Well, as Ando let you know, we are going to have his top 5 up tomorrow for video game dads, both best and worst. We will go ahead and on Mondays, you're going to have MCU Monday. Tuesdays, we always celebrate Trek Tuesday. We're either going to have a short or a new episode, always coming from our folks over there at the Captain's Logs and Lightsabers. Wednesday, we're going to have a new episode of War of the Stars, which kicks off our 2 days of Star Wars. Followed by Cantina Happy Hour on Thursdays. We're going to get anime recommendations up like we do every single Friday. And then we'll be right back here for the Geek Gauntlet. Now, of course, if you like what we do, if we've entertained you, if you like what you hear, if we're your kind of people, don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe down below. That way you know every single time we go live. Also, make sure that you're following us across all of our social medias, including TikTok, where we're doing some live gaming there a couple days a week.
All right. Let me roll over. Let me see. Let me roll over to Diamond. Diamond, what you got going on?
So this week I'm gonna continue streaming Resident Evil 6 and just torture myself through it.
Hopefully you're not torturing yourself alone, but I will not be watching because those jump scare games I do.
But there's not a lot of jump scares in the 6th game. It's just like
Are there mean scary monsters?
Not really.
And I get scared and I jump.
It's not me.
I didn't say which order I jump scare in. I get scared and I jump.
It's just mostly QTEs.
Oh my goodness. Let me go to Janae. Janae, what you got? Well, I'm gonna wait till Janae. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, Janae. What you got going on this week?
Always when she's eating, Will.
What you eating?
I was taking a drink this time. Oh, I'm having chocolate ice cream. What?
Y'all see
And
that?
you didn't share with Will?
You ain't not just me. She ain't share with nobody.
Oh, but that's because I got mine.
You ain't share neither.
You want
I
Yeah,
some?
but
think
that's just ice cream.
You go, Will.
Okay.
Have at it, Will. Have at it, Will. Open
There's
up.
like there's
Oh,
one
man.
bite left.
Okay. What you got
By the
going on
way,
this
my camera is really dirty now because it's not going through the camera, Will.
Oh man, what you got going on, Janae?
Every day I have a drawing that I will put up on my drawing Instagram account, which is JELXINB.
It's alive.
Actually, I used to do that when I was spelling my name. I was like, no, it's JENAE.
Janae.
And my challenge is drawing one thing a day, and it's also Sailor Moon themed, which is me today. Without the rest of it, I did an impromptu photo shoot of my casual cosplay of Sailor Moon that I should be posting on my main and on my drawing Instagram. And then Snackame should be coming out, I think, this week or next week. And we're also talking about
Snackame.
Sailor Moon.
Yay!
Snackame.
All Sailor Moon all time.
Snackame with Janae.
Yeah,
It's always Janae. Janae with Snackame.
right.
Yep.
So we'll be doing that, and that's about it.
All right. Ando, what you got going on,
Man,
bro?
why do you always got to call on me on the middle of the class? Why can't I be selected last one of these days, Mr. Reverend Morgan? Always put me in the middle. What am I, the meat to the sandwich?
He
Marcia,
always
Marcia,
calls
Marcia.
me or puts me on when I'm eating. So
Yeah, Will, why do you do that, man? You have a
I'm
camera with
terrible. I'm
real,
terrible.
I
like
don't
a
have
good
much going
waitress.
on. Got a Father's Day event I'm going to tomorrow. Gonna feed my face with some potato salad,
Ain't wrong with
maybe
that.
a burger or two. Absolutely gonna do that. Monday we have the sports report. Gonna talk about the NBA finals if you guys are into sports as well. Gonna start working on the top 5 video cabinets list that you'll find in arcades. Like I said, I got 10 off the top of my head already. I got to bring that down to 5. May do an honorable mention list on that. Currently working through some stuff at work. Working as Straight Talk rep. So if you need a phone, come talk to me about Straight Talk. And then I'll be back on Saturday, barring any interruptions or sickness, for another episode of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast.
All right. Let me go over to Tyler real quick. Tyler, what you got going on, brother?
Oh gosh, well, same thing, dealing with some fun stuff at work because that's I gotta love work, right?
How we pay our bills, Tyler.
Yeah, well, I need to find a better way. I might need to start selling feet pics.
There are dudes that are into that, Tyler. Just so you know.
I believe you. I believe you.
get some good lighting and a nice camera. There you go.
There you go. Well,
Don't forget the bubble baths, Tyler. If you just dip your little toes in the bubble bath, it's perfect.
and you're knowing a little too much there.
Hey, then we can corner the market on Tyler's feet bath water, and you can make twice the savings, man. Twice the money.
Which the market you corner is the mud market.
Yes.
Why do we want pictures of muddy feet?
I don't
that's
care
the thing.
what they do. I don't care what
What?
they do.
Okay, all right. Cat,
It's
you're the
like
feet
a
expert.
mud
I'm gonna
wrestler.
trust
Yeah,
you.
That's new to me. I'm gonna defer to Kat on that one. I didn't
Yep,
know
Kat
that.
is the feet expert. She's the feet
I mean-
expert.
It's like if I'm going to sell my underwear on the internet, I'm not going to sell the stuff
No.
that I just walk around on.
Yeah,
I'm
that
going to
is
wear the
the-
stuff. I'm going to sell the stuff I've worn to the gym
Well.
and sweat it in for 5 miles.
Did you
Oh,
guys
God.
hear? Did you guys hear last month? Sydney Sweeney teamed up with Dr. Squash to sell
Yes.
bars of soap of
There's
her
plenty
bath
of
water.
TikToks. There's plenty of
Yes.
TikToks about it.
That
That's
sold
some
out really
bullshit.
quick.
It did. Like, what kind of stick deprived guy are you to be like?
I mean, it gets people to like take showers.
Well, it's like
One
the
day-
Is that what
what was
they're doing?
it?
Is that what they're doing?
It's like that streamer. What's her name? With
Yes,
the pink
Bella,
hair.
whatever.
Bella Delphine
Yeah.
or whatever. That she was selling her bathwater.
And she got in trouble for that too.
Yeah.
Well, because the reward was not what she said it was going to be. It was
All I'm gonna say for the internet world out there watching this, some of y'all are some sick fuckers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever makes you happy,
We
Right.
want to have a
What
sign
happened?
behind him.
What
The big
happened
sign
to
that
the
says
kinks
that.
of redheads and big boobs? That's all the kink you need.
No,
Redheads
there's
and
people
big
who are on
boobs.
like the other side who are freakier than what normal people would be freaky about.
Look, I think it's freaky to get my hands tied.
Starting to show us some stuff there, I guess.
Yo,
I'm
look,
just saying,
I'm-
what is normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
Exactly.
Everybody, you know,
Everyone has their niche.
We don't
Oh,
we don't
really?
keep shame here.
Well, you're with me on this, right?
He's shaking his head. He's like, "No, you're by yourself."
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just deferring the cap with this mud stuff. And
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a market for that, or even just like dirt. Yeah,
I don't get it.
there's a whole market for that.
I don't get it.
dirt.
Captain Jack Sparrow wanted some dirt.
I gotta draw a dot. I gotta draw a dot.
Oh my goodness. And last but not least, we're gonna finish it with Shaw. Shaw, what you doing this week, brother?
Currently I am rewatching The Orville, seeing how things are very different. And that's kind of it. Just rewatching The Orville. I've just finished playing Pokemon Silver, got to Kanto, and that's it.
All
and,
right.
And Shaw's gonna think of a way to get himself out of this mess for next week.
All right. If there's nothing else, I want to say thank you for everybody coming through. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate everybody out there in TV land going through all our technical issues that made us start late, but we did go ahead and get the show in the books. I want to say thank you for everybody being out there. Thank you for Elite Sports Entertainment Network for having us. And we'll see you guys again right here on the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Have a great week. Have a safe week and take care.
Deuces.